Alright, what's up guys? Hope you guys are having an awesome day, man. Welcome back to episode number 3 of our $330,000 tournament series. Today is a big day, man. In our first game, we are taking on Krotobin, a past belt winner, one of the best players in the world. Our hands are going to be full, no doubt about it. If we're able to win that game, we're going to move on to the winners bracket final, a winning get-in game against Chigs of 300. A little bit lesser known of a player, but honestly, he had one of the craziest runs through this tournament I've seen in a long time. Played hell game after hell game. He came out on top, so he is going to be super tough, even though a lot of people don't really know who he is. We really want to beat Crit, man, because if we do beat Crit and then lose to Chigs, we would still have 2 chances at a winning get-in game, a guaranteed $5,000 and an automatic bid to the Madden Bowl, the last tournament of the year, which has a crazy prize pool, man. So let's go ahead, lock in, get the dub against Crit. If you guys do enjoy the series, man, please do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. It helps me a lot, and I promise you guys I will have a CFM episode for you guys either tomorrow or the day afterwards, so be on the lookout for that. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the highlights. Alright, here we go, man. Like I said, we are taking on Krotobin, a past belt winner, one of the best competitive players in the world. He has the gamer tag Vose Jr. If you guys watch Madden on Twitch, you guys all know who Vose is. So he's got a bit of a troll tag here, man, but his game is no joke. Right there, getting popped in the mouth is Alvin Kamara. It forces a really tough 3rd and 10. We have the out route for an absolute laser. Perhaps I threw it a little bit too late. Not a very generous animation right there. Hunter Henry not keeping his feet in bounds. 4th and 10. He's going to send the dogs. I got to get rid of the ball. The slot corner came in free. A little bit lucky. His user was a little bit sleepy right there. Didn't get there in time. We'll call it a laser. Really nice conversion right there on 4th and 10. And then we go back to the seam. Hunter Henry making up for not getting his feet in bounds on the previous play. In the end zone is Hunter Henry, man. Loving those seam passes against cover 3. And then right there, my opponent is running the gun bunch tight end. Now, I haven't really played anyone this year who runs gun bunch tight end as their main offensive formation. It is so tough to guard. We all know PA boot, super difficult to deal with. Most people who run this formation really just run PA boot every single play. Crit does a better job of mixing in a bunch of different plays, which makes it a lot more difficult to defend against. Right there, a motion out route, man. Super tough to defend. I was putting my slot corner in a hard flat, and then he was killing me with these delay fades. But again, haven't played this formation a lot as a primary formation. Most people who run this mix it in. They either audible from trip side end or they audible from bunch. But Crit runs it as his main form. Definitely tough to defend against. And right here, Derrick Henry on the power O, just parted like the Red Sea, man. He is able to just basically just do cartwheels into the end zone. 1st and 10 for us, man. Crit, though, his offense was looking good on his first drive, but his defense is lost right now. We hit him with a surprise snap before the end of the quarter. He probably thought we were going to take it to the second quarter. We snap it with 1 second on the board. We're able to capitalize. And then some of just the worst stick of all time. I mean, what do you expect from me? Alvin Kamara is able to bounce forward for a couple yards. And then right there, 3rd and 3, an absolute laser. I thought about lobbing it to the slant over the middle of the field. Didn't think it was worth it. His user was all over me. And Hunter Henry, not the quickest. 95 speed, so not the slowest, but definitely not the quickest. Right there, some crazy fight from Lamar Jackson on the quarterback wrap. We give it to the big hen, man, down on the goal line. I always thought that was a guaranteed touchdown, but unfortunately it isn't right there. We hit him with the wrap once again, and the 3rd and goal from the 5. Pretty hard to pass right here. And just some more terrible stick work from me, man. I easily could have cut that up the middle for a touchdown. I'm typically used to bouncing that run to the outside to the right. Right there, he does a really nice job of sealing the edge. Basically gives me the middle. I just had terrible stick work. We're not able to capitalize, and we're only going to get 3 points from what was, a really solid drive. Right there, though, an absolute laser down the sideline, threading the needle. And then right here, he's going up top. Eric Berry's all over it. Was that going to be an interception? Was that going to be a touchdown? Honestly, we don't know. I felt like I was all over it, but it easily could have gone through my hands. I've seen the animation a million times, and then right there, we almost crashed down hard with our user coming up with the interception. It's going to force incompletion, though, but right there, man, McCourty in the deep half, the new Jason McCourty that had just came out right before this game started, man, comes up with a huge interception, 99 overall on my 50 out of 50 Pats theme team. Makes a crazy play for us. We're going to go ahead, run the ball a little bit, We have all the time in the world here. Well, not really. We got about 50 seconds. Really, man? Really, Lamar? Lamar is selling me on that throw right there. We had the corner out wide open. We expected the blitz. And then right here, another laser for a huge gain. And the ball goes through our hands once again. So we've already been seated twice on this drive. We don't have a lot of time here, man. But we throw another beam threading the needle, dropping it right in the pocket, man. Anything you can use to describe a dot, that's what we did right there. Quick laser right here to the sideline. Julio Jones, nice little toe tap, getting out of bounds, stopping the clock. He is sending the heat right here, trying to sack me out of field goal range, but Lamar makes up for his 2 missed throws earlier in this drive right there with a really nice dot. And then Madden gives and Madden takes, man. We had a really nice dot on the sideline. We throw a touchdown up the seam to Hunter Henry, and unfortunately, that is an animation that happens a lot on that seam pass to Hunter Henry. Right here before half, he's going to go up. He might try to give me some points here. I don't know what happened. I clicked onto my player, and some just weird ghost thing just happened. It just took control of my player and moved him out of the way. He potentially could have given me some points there before half, which would have been crazy. He does get ball here, down 6 out of half. We send the heat for the first time all game. I click onto Eric Berry. The ball fell right to him in the pocket. That would have been a super lucky pick six. I was spamming to click onto him. It clicked me on, it clicked me off immediately. And then right here on 4th and 6, we got the bag, man. Waiting for that delay fade that killed me earlier in the game. We were all over it this time. It falls right to Simmons for the user pick. And we are starting to get a hang of defense, man. You know, he got me early. He was hitting me with some nice dots, mixing up the offense really well. We're starting to get in that groove of defense, knowing what we want to do, mixing in the blitz, something we didn't do in the first half. And right there, oh my goodness, do I take a huge hit. Got to be careful. Again, I do play every game on conservative. And then right here, the playmaker, the curl route from Kamara on 3rd and 11. A huge dot, not able to get in the end zone, but Super Cam will do it himself right there, falling forward into the end zone. Our backup quarterback getting some action. And we are now up 13, but again, I'm playing suffocating defense. Don't know why he didn't check down right there. Instead, he tries to test Eric Berry, who we are using 11 AP on in this game. I thought Crit was going to be running bunch, so I stacked Eric Berry, deep route KO, 1 step ahead, all that. There's no chance he's getting bombed. And then right here, oh my God, a pretty crazy throw. Off the back foot, crossbody with the defender draped all over Randy Moss. Unfortunately, we are going to get Ag caught right there. Easily could have been an interception, but 4th and 4, man. Again, waiting for the delay fade. I'm not getting beat by that anymore. We click right stick to send Eric Berry, and Isaiah Simmons, man, the dynamic duo. Both those guys are having an awesome game for us. We forced a turnover once again. Like I said, I felt good on defense late in this game. Kind of just getting the groove of it, man. Seeing what my opponent likes to do. Taking away that delay fade. And then right here, Alvin Kamara getting the big first down pickup. And my opponent is going to go ahead and call it quits right there. So GG's to Crit, man. Like I said, one of the best players in the world. I really feel like we just got the hang of defense there late in the game, and now we are on to the winners bracket final against Chigs at 300. And honestly, I felt like this was a really good matchup for us. You know, no disrespect to Chigs, because obviously he is a super tough player, really caught me by surprise. But looking at the top half of the bracket, there were some really hell players up there, some really established guys who have made a lot of money from competitive Madden, and Chigs was the guy who came out on top there. So looking at it, I was like, you know what? I feel like Chigs is a pretty generous matchup. Like, if I could pick a list of names, you know, if I were to rank them, I feel like Chigs would be pretty high up there of people who I want to play. And I told myself, if I can score points here, if I can protect the ball, not turn the ball over, not throw any interceptions, like, we are going to have a field day. I'm sliding with my quarterback. I'm playing smart on offense. He is giving me the run game all day. And then right there, he has no answer for the quarterback wrap with Lamar Jackson. An easy opening drive for us, man. But, you know, I told myself, if I can score points, we are going to lock up on defense. We have played almost perfect defense all tournament long. The only person who has scored on us is pretty much Trey Kings, that last game where he was running the U-trips with the Niners jerseys. And that game, I feel like we dropped like 7 or 8 interceptions. So besides that, dude, we have played perfect defense. We have not given up really any offensive touchdowns like all tournament long. And I think a huge reason for that is this big nickel over G defense. You know, it's not super meta, you know, as far as competitive Madden goes. Most people are running that 3-3-5 wide defense. I would assume Chigs, on his road to get here, probably played a majority of 3-5 wide. I wanted to give him a new look. I was running 2 edge threats. He didn't have any edge protectors on his offensive line, so I felt like we were going to really tee up, but he played really good offense. Again, really caught me by surprise. Mixing in a lot of corny stuff. You know, the corny stuff is super effective in Madden, though. The playmaker, the escape artist, the delay fades, all stuff that are super annoying to deal with, super difficult to counter. And he just did a really good job of mixing it all in and just making the right decision. Right there, again, making the right decision. 3rd and 20, I sent 7, and I had an absolute defensive meltdown. I was talking with my friends. I was like, you know, should I play coverage? Should I blitz? I was like, you know what? I'm going to blitz. I'm not going to allow him all the time in the world to roll out, throw a delay fade, and yeah, I blitzed, and I basically just gave him all the time in the world to go ahead and do exactly what I didn't want to give him time to do. So he takes advantage of that, man. He makes the perfect read. I had to cut back to the delay fade, just left the sideline absolutely wide open, and yeah, super unfortunate. I should have held him in 3 right there. We should be up 7-3, but instead it is now 7-7. We are driving, though, 41-yard line, and his safety, Ronnie Lott, literally glitched right through my tackle, disengaged, super unlucky animation, and then it falls right to Clowney. We didn't fumble because we got hit. We fumbled because I'm actually pressing right stick and then the crotch cam to add some salt in the wound, of course, from Jadeveon Clowney. But we actually pressed the right stick to throw the ball away. And sometimes when you're getting hit as you're pressing that button, that ball is going to go ahead, get jarred loose, and unfortunately, it goes for 6. So we've been playing such good offense up to this point. You know, we didn't play the best of defense on his opening drive. We got him in a couple of tough spots, just not able to get off the field. But we are moving the ball all day, and even though we did just fumble for 6, I feel like I'm still in full control of this game. We are playing perfect offense. We throw an absolute laser on 2nd and 9 for what should have been a touchdown, but it goes right through Hunter Henry's hands. A 3rd and 9 right here. We have A for a touchdown. We get insta-shedded by Ricky Jackson, number 57. We basically just left 7 on the board once again, man. Just leaving too many points here. We had the wide open touchdown on back-to-back plays, just not able to get it. And now my opponent has an opportunity to drive down and get some points of his own with 2 timeouts and 40 seconds on the play clock. He's doing a lot of rolling out right now, a lot of rollout slants, avoiding the pressure. And, you know, I told you guys, I got a good scouting report going into this game. I knew he wasn't using offensive line chemistries. I'm using 2 edge threats. I thought we would tee up all day. What I did not account for was this escape artist, Dak Prescott, and his ability to throw dimes on the run like that. Cannot believe he threw that. Cannot believe he caught that. That was an insane dot from my opponent. He really deserved that one, no doubt about it. And now he is up 11 points and gets ball at half. Can we make something happen here? We hit Braylon Edwards. We get our feet out of bounds. We stop the clock. 1 timeout on the board. I'm going to go ahead and make the conservative play call. I'm about two yards from field goal range. We'll go ahead, run the ball, take our timeout, and then kick with Akers, the best kicker in the game. I believe he can kick from 43, so we are in field goal range right here. And this was a huge 3 before half. Definitely super proud of myself for being able to get 3 here, man. Making it a 1-possession game. He does get ball. And I don't know how I'm going to get a stop, man. Like I said, right here, though, Rodney Harrison screams off the side. We're using deflator as well, hopefully making it so this quarterback cannot scramble. But, yeah, I guess he doesn't care. I guess Dak Prescott is an absolute tank. He doesn't care about the deflator. Wasn't tired. Able to scramble right here. I thought I baited the slant, but he, of course he has playmaker. Of course he does, dude. I told you guys, the playmaker, the delay fades, the scrambling, it was so tough to deal with. And he makes his first fatal mistake of the game, throwing it right into double coverage. What easily could have been an interception for 6. Unluckily for us, though, the ball goes out of bounds. So I feel like we've gotten a little bit unlucky this game. Even with the unluckiness, though, I really feel like it's completely my fault. Just too lazy with our user, again, giving up the delay fade. We were playing such good defense, dude. Really outside of just 3rd and long, right? We've been playing really good defense. We've been generating sacks. We've been bagging pretty much everything. Like, the only thing he's really had open are these broken plays, the playmakers and the delay fades and all that stuff, like I said. And when you can force people to only get that kind of stuff open, like, I feel like you're more likely to generate turnovers. They're going to make a mistake. They're going to be rushed with all the pressure in their face. But honestly, Shakes did a really good job. He's only made 1 mistake up to this point. He didn't pay for it, which is perfectly fine. It's Madden. You're not going to catch every interception. You're not going to force a fumble every time you hit the quarterback. Again, a lot of it is dice rolls, but right here we still have an opportunity to get back in the game as long as we can get a stop on defense, which I'm not sure about. Honestly, this whole drive on offense, I was pretty much on cruise control. The whole time I was on offense, I wasn't thinking about how to move the ball. I was thinking about how I'm going to stop when I get back on defense, because I felt like we played perfect offense all game. We haven't made a single bad read. We haven't made a single bad decision, really. The turnover was kind of just unlucky. It was an unfortunate disengage glitch on the defensive line, and we throw an absolute laser on the skinny post right there to Braylon Edwards to bring it back to a 1-possession game. But it doesn't matter how perfect we play on offense, man. If I'm not playing good defense, it doesn't matter. I don't deserve to win because I played good offense. What I do deserve, though, is a tackle right there. Jarrell Revis just absolutely glitches out, dumbs out, whatever you want to call it. Just runs right past Derrick Henry, and that is going to be back-breaking. Thankfully for me, though, he goes in the end zone here. A little Todd Gurley reminiscent. You know, falling into the end zone. If I were him, I probably would have just gone down, taken some more time off the clock. Acrobat 6'3" Namdi Asama almost makes a crazy play, and then again with the disengage glitch. I mean, he's just literally just glitching through my line numerous times. Right here on 3rd and 13, a really nice dot up the seam to Hunter Henry. We'll take it to the 2-minute warning. Out of the 2-minute warning, we have some good time here, good pocket. We have X on the dot. His user's a little bit behind. We're able to laser him up to the 25-yard line. 1:30 and ticking on the clock with all timeouts left. Good defense right here. And yeah, a bit of an unfortunate intentional grounding right there. We're going to lose a ton of yardage. 3rd and 23, and my running back completely dumbs out again because his D lineman disengaged instantly again. The other guy on the end came completely free. So a lot of glitches going on in this game, man. A lot of unfortunate plays, but that is a huge laser down the sideline of Hunter Henry. My quarterback was gassed. He floated the ball, but he got it there on the out route against man-to-man. And then right here, I need this to get in the end zone. This is potentially going to cost me the game. He run commits, but we lose out in like 12 or 13 seconds because Kamara did not, he didn't get in the end zone. I don't even think he got touched. I don't know why I couldn't just continue my momentum rolling forward in the end zone. That would have saved me 12 seconds, which would have been huge for me. I finally make the switch to 3-5 wide. I love the big nickel over G, but it just wasn't working against Chase. He seemed really comfortable against it. I'm sure he prepared a lot against it. I should have just came out in the meta 3-5 wide. I can still play really good defense out of it. I just wanted to give him a different look. I got too hung up on that. I got too stubborn. I should have switched defenses early in this game, but I just couldn't get off the field on 3rd and long. We are going to enforce a punt here, though. 39 seconds, no timeouts. We still have some life, down 8, and yeah, one of the craziest glitches I've seen all year, man. I basically lost all control of my player. He teleported out of bounds. We would have had potentially really good field position there. He punted inbounds to 99 speed Barry Sanders. I said, I told the admins, I told Chiggs. Chiggs is a stand-up guy. He agreed to reset the scenario. We reset it, as you can see right there. Guess what happens again? My player teleports out of bounds. I lost all control of him, and now I'm pinned inside my 2. So we reset the whole thing again. I'm going to go ahead, fast forward it. And yeah, just a super unfortunate animation. I've never seen that really. Well, maybe I have seen it a couple times this year, but in a tournament game with $5,000 on the line, to have it happen 2 times in a row is absolutely ridiculous, man. It ruins the momentum of the game. And then guess what? I changed out Barry Sanders for Randy Moss because I thought it might be a Barry Sanders issue. And guess what? I lose all control again. I was so fed up at this point. This had been basically an hour and a half. I said, you know what? Whatever. I'll just lose the time. I'll lose the field position. Like, I don't even want to deal with this game anymore. It's completely broken. It's so busted. I really feel like it's unfair to me, but at the same time, it's also unfair to Chase to make him reset all these times. He definitely didn't have to agree to it. He could have just been like, nah, like, it just happened. It's part of the game. Let's move forward. He agreed to reset it twice for me, though. I'm not going to make it any harder on Chiggs. He's a really good guy. So let's go ahead. Let's just play, man. I can make something happen here with no time left. I have the corner route open with possession, catch it. We get out of bounds. We do not get out of bounds. The clock is going to run. We are going to lose to Chiggs by 8 points. We didn't worry about, resetting the score. We basically said, you're up 8. Let's just play from here. So unfortunately, we are going to lose in the winners bracket final to Chiggs, man. He played super solid. I played basically perfect on offense. Lost the game. Usually defense is my strong suit. It just let me down right there. I got to play better on defense. Chiggs played awesome. Props to him, man. GG's. He made the Madden Bowl. We have one more chance, though. I told you guys this is a double elimination bracket, and because we lost in the winners bracket final, we have another win and get in game. We have to play Kiv, one of the best players all time, top 3, top 5 player of all time. We have to play on his host as well. He lives on the opposite side of the country, which means the game is going to lag like crazy. So it should be a really interesting one, man. If you guys are looking forward to that game next episode, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button. Let me know in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button as well. It should be a good, it is a good one. I've already played it. I promise you guys, it is one of the most controversial, most entertaining games I've ever played in my entire career. If you guys follow me on Twitter or anything like that, you guys know all about it. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's lock in. Let's beat Kiv. Let's make it to the Madden Bowl. I appreciate you guys for the support as always. And with that being said, man, peace.